guys, welcome to another episode of the Toy Attic.
Yes, for today's video, we're doing Masters of the Universe Classics. So this is the Filmation sub that Maddie Collector did. So I'm really glad, from if you've watched my previous Masters of the Universe videos, you keep hearing me referring to Filmation, and that's the only, He-Man I know is from the Filmation.
Yeah.
So finally, they did a figure of him. So what you have here in front is the box, the packaging. So
the box is so cool, unlike the other brown
I know, the
boxes.
brown, boring mailer box, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here you have it, the front of Grayskull. You see like the drawbridge. You see the teeth.
That looks
That's the
scary.
mouth. I know. Looking at Castle Grayskull. And you can see more Castle Grayskull images. And then He-Man and Masters of the Universe in the back. More Castle Grayskull tower. And on the top you can see the Castle Grayskull face.
It's a window too.
Yeah, and you can kind of peep He-Man inside. So we're gonna go ahead and take out the sleeve, so it does, have that sleeve protection.
Whoa!
So there you have it.
He looks a little weird to me.
I know. So He-Man holding the sword.
That look. Oh.
Yeah. So you have the window display. You can see He-Man holding the power sword.
Yeah, he's like his other hand is like trying to hold it, but it's not.
I know, because it's the way it's built. So we'll go ahead and take it out of the package, and I do have the other He-Man ready, so we can kind of compare.
Yeah.
The
I
difference
can
between
see the
the two.
difference now.
Yeah, you can kind of tell the hair and the facial expression, but we'll go ahead and take this guy out of the package. I'm so excited for this. Okay, so we got He-Man out of the package, and he looks really awesome.
Yeah,
so...
he's like if you touch him, it feels like he's gonna be smooth.
Yeah, it looks like I think that's how he looked like in the cartoon. Really perfect, smooth, and even his hair it looks smooth.
I know.
So he does come with that. I don't know what that is.
Probably it's a tombstone for someone.
Yeah, it looks like a base. Maybe. I think you can put the sword in it. So we'll put it later. So it does have those two holes for the two power swords. So maybe that's what it is. Is kind of like a Castle Grayskull base where you can put the sword. So we'll try it later. So it came with that base, power sword, and the He-Man figure. So really cool. I'm really liking the detail.
It's just that there's not many details.
Yeah, and good articulation of them, like the standard Master of the Universe articulation.
I don't even think you can.
The thing I like about it is the
pouch.
Yeah, the shoulder. The sword sheath. So really cool. Because the other He-Man, it just had like a small strap where you can squeeze it in, and we'll show that to you later. So right now we do have the He-Man, and we'll probably we'll do a close-up look at comparison between the two. So if you have that other He-Man ready, you can kind of stand that beside my He-Man here.
Okay, wait, he's not ready.
So just by looking at them, now.
Oh, I know. One's smoother and one's not because he has lots and lots of texture.
Yeah, that's true, huh? Like this one doesn't have a lot of texture to it. It looks like his loincloth is smooth. That one has a lot of a lot of texture, like you mentioned. And then the hair, look.
Yeah.
My hair is like smooth without any texture to it as well, but yours has.
Yeah, it looks like you brushed
detail.
Brushed it so well.
And the armor that he's wearing as well.
Yeah, and
so he has more. This guy has more design.
Yeah, he has more details.
And look at the belt too.
Yeah.
Like yours has those circular things.
Yeah.
And even my boot. So your boot has like straps on it, and mine is just a plain boot. But because that's how.
And their facial expression, he looks meaner, and that guy's like questioning something. He's like, oh.
I know. That's the only thing I probably don't like is the facial expression. But if you can turn that guy around and show him like how he places his sword, so like I said, there's only like a slot where you can kind of squeeze the sword in, but I think mine looks a lot better.
Yeah.
I like the way that it looks.
Yeah, so like if
Oop.
Whoa. He likes to fall a lot.
I know, it's not really stable, but I think it's our base.
Yeah, and the sword, it's like it will never get bent in the pouch. It just...
Oh yeah, that's true. That's a good point. So we'll go ahead and do a little bit of close-up just to see, you know, the facial expression and more in detail. So here we have, you know, a closer look of the two characters. Like what my daughter is mentioning. This has a mean fighting face. And the He-Man here just looks
questioning face. He's like,
he just looks calm and
I wonder what's the weather today.
That's true, but he does like to make that facial expression a lot in the cartoon. But like you said, you know, I think I would have preferred him to be maybe a little bit angrier. If not angrier, maybe like a bit more of a smile. So I think that would have been better because he likes smiling too from the cartoons. So that would have been better.
Yeah.
And details on the armor, as you can see.
Yeah.
Like, this one has a lot better detail, but this is the look that I grew up with. So I'm kind of leaning towards more of that style.
Yeah.
And yeah, just a lot more details on like this figure. You know, look at his arm brace. Like this one, just plain band.
Yeah.
But where it shines, like I said, is that sword holder. So it does have, a better look in the back.
Yeah, because this one he looks naked.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know you can move this around. So I didn't notice that. So you can kind of flip it, in direction where you want the
I wouldn't want to flip it upside down because when he's fighting,
you could sit on it. So yeah, so that's really cool. I didn't know that. So you can hold this character so he doesn't fall over again.
You want to fight?
Looking at the hair, so compare it. See the more texture, like my daughter mentioned.
Whoa.
So
Slipping.
Yeah, a pretty good figure, and I'm kind of excited to see how Skeletor is gonna look like.
Do you think they're prepared for going to the Arctic?
Like in a cold place.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and try this base that I was talking about.
Yeah.
We can put the sword in.
How?
So I'm gonna try to put the sword in. See right there. So look.
Doesn't even look like it's in the middle. That's why it's not.
No, because they're supposed to have two swords, one for him and one for She-Ra. So that's where you put She-Ra's sword.
Where is it?
I don't know. I can't find my She-Ra character. So, but you can definitely stick in one more sword. There's another slot for it. And I don't think you can put that axe because it doesn't have a point thing.
I can mine it out.
So, which one of us do you think is better?
I can mine out the sword, so I'm better.
I think detail-wise, yours is a lot better.
Yeah, I told you.
Like I said, I'm biased. I grew up with this look. So this is kind of like the He-Man look that, I grew up with. And so that's why I'm kind of leaning more towards this character right now as my main He-Man figure that I'll be displaying on my display case.
I have a sword.
You took my sword. I'll take your axe. I'll
trade you my axe for your sword.
Yeah, look, he just doesn't have that face, huh? That he's about to fight. Like he's like, oh yeah, I'm not doing anything. Like he has that smug looking face. I don't like it. He should have a battle expression. Like how he's gonna battle with that face.
Yeah, and when they put it in the boxes, they should always have a pose for them.
No, they just want to play because they don't want to make it like loose, like the joints loose before you can even open the character or warp the figure. So yeah,
you
overall,
can't even take the clothes
really
off
loving it, and I can't wait for the Skeletor Filmation version. So that's coming out, I think, next month or the next couple of months. So I'll be ready. I'm gonna have to do a quick review of that so I can go ahead and display this too, like in front of my display case.
Why?
Because
what about us?
No, this is the He-Man I grew up with, like I mentioned, and this is what I prefer. When they talk about He-Man, this is the thing that the image that pops in my head.
Knock out his.
So yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, I'm gonna win this fight.
So, in the comment section, just let us know which one do you prefer.
I like this one, lean.
So you like that one, I like this one. We're always opposite. So let us know which one is your favorite from the comments below. Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
We'll see you again in the Skeletor comes out. Bye.
Bye.